What is up? It's Taco Tuesday. What's going on, everybody? It's Lifestyles with Eric. This is Eric. I am your host for the evening. Been gone for a couple days. Got back to work. Hi, Francis. How are you? Got back to work. Trying to wrap my head around the changes. This has been oh gosh, my phone's ringing. Sorry, folks. Hold on just a second. All righty. Now, where was I? I apologize about that. Hey, Shirley, how are you? So, yeah, just trying to. Hey, Sarah, I didn't figure it out yet. So, you can to let abandoned boys know or whatever, and or tell me what I need to do to get my other people into the StreamYard. But yeah, I've been gone for a couple days. Got back to work. Just trying to wrap myself around this the whole change thing. I'm wearing a mask inside of my job, and it's different for me. This has been a psychological experience. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. But yeah, this has been it's different. Um, I don't want to get used to. I don't want to keep saying this is going to be the new normal. Seems like I'm around a lot of negative thinkers because that's what everybody's saying, and I don't want to hear that. This is not the new normal. We're going to get through this, and I'm going to keep telling myself that no matter what. I don't want to wear a mask all day, every day. Hey, George, what's going on? And where somebody thinks I'm a robber and all they see is my eyes because I'm a social person and I just can't do this every day, all day, in and out. People are starting to wear them in their cars, gloves in their cars. People are pranking out. I'm ready for it to stop. As you can see, I'm going through it. I'm tired of it. I'm ready to go back to what we used to do. People are afraid to shake hands. You can't hug people anymore. I mean, this is just way too much to wrap my hands around right now. So bear with me. We're gonna get through this together. I'm gonna get through it. Change is what it is. It's change. Yeah, so yeah, it is what it is, and um, this is what I got to go through right now. And a lot of us are going through different changes at our jobs. So, and just, everyday living, whether we're going to the grocery store or another type of business, So, and yeah, I remember a few days ago, I had told you about the security guard in Flint, Michigan that was shot in the head, I believe, because a patron wouldn't wear a mask. And she went back and told her husband and son and daughter, they all came back up there. And that poor gentleman, hey, Jamonica, that poor gentleman was killed because she felt disrespected. Um, Again, I'm going to send because they're still talking about it. So I'm going to send my condolences out once again to that family. It's terrible. And in Indianapolis, it seems like there's been a murder every single day. Um, so I'm saying a prayer for Indianapolis too as well. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Good evening. Thanks for coming in my live. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. So yeah, I just like to send a shout out to any family that's lost a family member recently. Hey, story time. Um, and I really appreciate you coming into the live. But yeah, it's been a lot of stuff going on. People are really losing it. I think that the this COVID-19 era has changed a lot of things. It's making people's minds do things that would normally do. So I don't know. I don't know. Just got a couple things we'll talk about tonight. A couple funny stories. Well, maybe not too funny, but I'm gonna start doing something. So I listen to the Breakfast Club. Everybody does with Charlemagne and all of them, Angela Yee and DJ Envy. But they do the donkey of the day, and I figured I'd do the jackass of the day. Why not? Donkey jackass. I don't want to copy, so mine's gonna be the jackass of the day. So yeah, I appreciate the story time. Thank you. There's a lady in Chicago that I want to give the jackass of the day to. I don't know her name, didn't get her name, but I'll tell you the story. So, allegedly, her and her boyfriend were at their apartment or whatever, and the boyfriend went to the grocery store, I guess, or store to get some a few things, few items. In that time that he went to get those few items, um, I guess another guy came to their home and was messing around with his girlfriend. So when the young man came back, her boyfriend came back, he found his girlfriend and another guy in the bed. And he, I guess he was angry and, but the kicker is that he was driving her car. So I guess he took her car, drove it. She called him, uh, told him to come back or whatever. He came back to give her car. Um, he just wanted to leave. I guess he didn't want any problems. He was upset or whatever the case was, and she didn't want him to leave. So she kept trying to urge him to stay, urge him to stay. He didn't want to leave. So she pulled a gun out and started shooting at this young man, her boyfriend. Shot him in the jaw, and now she's locked up for attempted murder because she got caught cheating, not him, her, and she still wanted him to stick around. I, People are really doing some dumb shit. They're not thinking. Um, uh, they're not using their common sense. This COVID-19 era has really um, uh, made it's. Let me see what I'm trying to say. It's given different crimes different names. I mean, I don't know. It's just this is really weird. I don't know. But yeah, that's the one jackass of the day I want to give you today. And then I want to talk about so why are just a couple of rappers that I'm going to discuss? I mean, what's up with the baby mamas and messy stuff? Future, for instance, I love his music. I love hip hop. And he's got some good songs, got some good music out. But this guy's got 7 kids with 6 different mothers. And we all know Sierra, R&B singer, pop singer, whatever. That's his kid's mom. But yeah, he's got seven kids by 6 different women, and I believe he just had a new baby. And allegedly, Lori Harvey looks like she may be pregnant, possibly, and I think they were dating. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. And then as far as athletes, because that's the title. Dwight Howard. He's got, I guess, five kids, five baby mamas. But you're a multimillionaire, and you don't understand that every baby that you have is a paycheck. It's not like an average guy, where the mother may get a couple $100 a week. We're talking thousands, maybe millions of dollars. So I can't understand why they would be that irresponsible to, I don't know, go all around the country sleeping with different women unprotected. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I know George was telling me earlier that Larry Johnson, that used to play pro ball, the Larry Johnson used to wear, he used to dress up like a lady on the Nike commercials, and I think he would call himself Grandmama back in the 90s. But I guess he's got about 10 kids. Is that right, George? About 10 kids for Larry Johnson? Um, so yeah, that's just a little ridiculous. I mean, hey Angela, again, you're making all this money. You should hire consultants or somebody to or a liaison to tell you what you should do or what not to do because some of these guys are immature and they don't know better, I guess. Or either they just don't use their common sense. I don't know. I don't know. I made my mistakes, or let's just say bad decisions, or maybe being irresponsible when I was younger. But you just can't keep doing the same things over and over again. Now, what'd you say, George? So he's got between 10 and 12 kids. Okay, wow, yeah. I know somebody that's got about 20. good friend of mine. Um, and he's managed it pretty good for somebody to have 20 children. So um, you can use your own opinion on that one. That's, he's a good guy. But if somebody says 5 children is a lot, you can imagine what they'd say about 20. And I have five. So, and I wanted a big family. But 20 to 10 is just a little out of my reach. So yeah, I don't know. That's just it's not something I would do. But sometimes you do what you do, and you let your little head think for your big head, and then you end up in a world of mess later on down the line. Is what happens all the time, every time. 16 kids, huh, Angela? Wow. And that's awesome if he takes good care of his children. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, I just think you ought to stay with one woman, and if you're gonna have a big family, you're gonna have a big family. Yeah, I agree. You'll definitely pay in the long run. You're right. You're right. You're right. George says that's what I read on social media. Now, how many may be his or it? Excuse me. Or if that number is right, that let's see, his personal uh, number is right, that his personal with the courts. True, that's true. Would you say story time? You don't have one yet. Okay, okay. Well, and that may just be, you may be cool with that. I mean, kids definitely change your life. I must say, it's definitely matured me and a lot of made me who I am now. A lot more compassionate. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate having my children. Definitely, definitely. Um, oh, and what else? So yeah, I'm off quarantine. Our city's opening back up gradually. I think the restaurants are at 50%, possibly, or 30%. Um, I'm back to work. Again, it feels a lot different now. And I'm just trying to wrap myself around change. I don't like it a lot. I like things to stay the way they are. But then I know that um, in the time that we're living in, things are going to change and we're just going to have to roll with the punches and get through it. And, I know we'll be fine. I know we'll be fine. Um, yeah. And, I figured, okay, let's make a video. I haven't talked to my people in a couple of days, and I missed you all. So I said, let me get up and make a video before I went to bed. And yes, the what was I gonna say? Had a brain for it. Oh, I'm gonna start doing my videos probably either 3 days a week, and they'll definitely be in the evenings now because I'm working, back working again. So we'll get this arranged, the times and the slots and stuff like that. But I'm still going to be doing different kinds of videos, doing, talking. Still owe you all a cooking video. I'm gonna owe somebody some free stuff in a minute because I haven't cooked on a video yet, and I'm definitely going to do that. I keep talking about it, I'm going to do that. Would you say, George? Story time. Wait till you get, yeah. Wait till you get married. Person you want to really show, life in the world. Shit gets nuts. Or life into the world. Yeah, I mean that's true too, George. I mean, I wish I don't know. I mean, falling in love is awesome. And when you fall in love and get married and start a family the right way, things to me seem to go better. But we don't all do that. So, you just gotta go with what you got and be more mature about your life decisions and with women and men, and you just got to figure people out and do things a lot better. The older you get is what you're supposed to do. Um, oh, and everybody, please send a special prayer out for my grandma. She has COVID, and she's 98 years old, still in her right mind. And we really need everybody's hands laying on my grandmother, and or just, I'm sorry, praying for my grandmother. And I really appreciate that. I'm not sure, Shirley. I'm gonna cook soon. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a video up sooner than later, probably this weekend. Memorial Day kind of crept up on me pretty quick, so I may do a cooking video this weekend. Actually, I may do that. And I look like I'm looks like I'm getting a little tired, and I do apologize. I'm wanting to yawn, but I'm trying to keep from yawning. Um, what you say, George? Storytime said, George, I'm in my 40s. I have an option. I have opted out for children. Okay, and if you don't want children at this point in your life, and you're living your life, then hey, it is what it is. But I'm sure you got nieces and nephews, little cousins, and it's always somebody that you can nurture and show something to. Uh, Absolutely. Thank you, and I really appreciate that story time. When I tell you this lady is like almost like, I mean, you got my mom and you got my grandma. My grandmother showed me how to drive a car. I got my driver's license in my grandma's car. Um, so she always believed in me. She's always believed in me. She's always told me stories and told me things and taught me things, taught me how to cook. And that cooking is awesome. Her cooking used to be the best. And I would sit on the floor and watch her skin fish, cut the heads off, fillet them. I'd always been in the kitchen watching grandma. So thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. So yeah, I hope my grandma pulls through this and we move on to see her 100th birthday. Because like I told her, baby girl, you only got 2 years to go and you got this. So I really appreciate everybody praying for my grandmother. Thank you. Could you say story time? You've got plenty of nieces and nephews. Yeah, and I've got five. Actually, I've got four nephews and one niece. And I believe I got a grandchild on the way with my oldest son. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm ready to be a grandpa. Why not? I'm out of I've turned the faucet off for making children, so being a grandpa would be awesome. Absolutely. But before I get out of here, we got one more jackass of the day. And again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. So got a delivery driver. I don't know what city he was in. Could have been FedEx or UPS who he worked for, or just Amazon or something like that. So he went to a private community that's gated, that you have to have a code to get in. And evidently, somebody let him in. He made his delivery in the private residential community. And as he made his delivery, he was driving back as he was getting ready to leave out of the addition or the home, where the homes were at, the home addition. A what is he called? Homeowners Association president. Um, he backed up and literally blocked this black man's car. I mean, truck, so that he couldn't get out. So I saw a little bit of the video. He was questioning the man, asking him, "How did he get in?" The black man said, "I was let in." Who are you delivering to? He said, That's none of your business, sir. It's personal." But he said, evidently, I'm working. I'm in the work truck. I got through the gate. I've delivered my package. Would you let me out? Would you get from behind me so that I can go? So the white guy or Caucasian or whatever you want to say, he never would back out. He continued to uh, park behind this gentleman's truck and held on the phone. I guess he was calling the police or something like that. So another case of being black at the wrong time. I guess that's pretty much what you say. And again, that's no shade on anybody of any other race because I love everybody. My dad's white. My adopted father's Caucasian, so I don't have any problems with white people. Um, but I don't like when you are getting the police called on you for no reason at all and you're doing a job. I just don't. I do understand it, but I try not to get too far into all the politics and all that stuff. But you know, if you can see further than what's in front of you, then you know what I'm talking about, and I'll leave it at that. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. We've had a good Taco Tuesday. I ate about 5 tacos today, so hopefully that won't keep me up late tonight. I got to get up pretty early for work, um, so yeah, we'll be back at you maybe Thursday. I'll probably come back Thursday or Friday, and then we'll do definitely a weekend memorial video. Um, and be looking forward to talking to you all. The need They need to be locked up for harassment. I totally agree. You're absolutely right. Story time. Absolutely right. Black people need to stop letting white people think they're afraid of their skin. That's true. I think that we're the only race that's not allowed to get angry. Thank you, Francis, for praying for my grandma and my family. Thank you. I think that we're the only race that's not supposed to get angry because we're black. So they say you're an angry black man or angry black woman. So we have to keep cool at all times. And I don't think that's fair because that getting angry is a natural instinct. And so why can't we get angry? We don't have to spit and shake our head and all that. You can just get angry like a normal person because it happens when you're a normal person. It's okay to be angry, but you get over it and you move on. But we have to be calm at all times or we could get killed, unfortunately. So that's the outcome that we can have. But yeah, folks, I'm going to get out of here, finish out my Taco Tuesday, call it a night. Got 2 more days to go. Well, 3 more. And I am ready to knock them out. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. And I'll be back at you with another good video and some more talk for you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Love you. Be blessed, and stay prayed up, everybody out here in this quarantine era. Okay. Would you say story time? That will cut some of the bull crap out of them harassing us while, yeah, minding our own business. That's true. You're absolutely right. And most of the time, we are minding our own business when people call the police on us. Um, I think the girl that was selling water last year, bottles of water, they called the police on her. A girl that was trying to get in her college dorm. I think she goes to Yale or Princeton or whatever. It's been several instances. It was a guy in Indianapolis sitting at his pool, soaking up some sun, and he was told to leave for no reason, and he lived there. So it's just a lot of things going on right now, and we have to stick together instead of being so distant and apart. And if we would all stick together, this type of stuff would just not happen. So just remember that, everybody. Remember that. Use your common sense. Um, be blessed. Don't do anything stupid. And I'll see you again with another video, okay? All right. Take care. Love you. Bye bye.